Yeah. They ask me, now what makes a champion? Let me tell you. Game time, little lady, put your dukes up. Flex on them, go ahead, make them juice up. Go ahead, girl, give it all you got now. You know you priceless and you can't be but now. Turn it up, full speed, switch gears. Crushing the competition, bringing them to tears.
And welcome everyone to the very first AEW Women's Tag Team Cup Tournament, the Deadly Draw.
Tony Schiavone, very pleased to be working beside Veda Scott. How are you, Veda?
I couldn't be better right now. I'm here, first of all.
Right.
I get to work with you, second of all. Maybe that should be first of all.
Well, that's fine with me.
But to be part of an event like this, I think it's a huge night for AEW, but it's a huge night for women's wrestling in general. Like, it just feels exciting. Like, this feels like a really big deal, and I'm ready for it.
And fans all over the world know this lady. You've been a tag team champion before in your past as well, haven't you?
I have, yes. I've been an independent wrestler for a long time. But tonight, I am here to just watch the action, call the action. I'm very excited for all of the ladies involved.
Yeah, well, we are very excited because we have 16 ladies, 8 teams. The winning team will win the first ever AEW Women's Tag Team Tournament Cup.
Right now, let's start things out by going to our ring announcer, Shaw Guerrero.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Medusa.
How about this, Medusa? A legend in women's wrestling coming out here to begin this tournament.
Well, a legend is absolutely right. Like, the amount of knowledge and experience that she has, and for her to put her stamp of approval on something like this.
Thank you. It is my distinct honor to introduce to you the first AEW Women's Tag Team Cup Tournament. The Deadly Draw. All walks of life across all wrestling platforms. This is their opportunity. What makes a champion rise above and show the world what they are made of? Who will step up? Who will become allies? Can they work together? This is AEW.
That's the one and only Medusa. Excited about who will be the first 2 teams to compete in our tournament. This went down earlier today.
Standing by with the Nightmare Sisters, Allie, Brandy. Now, you two have been doing an incredible job winning in tag team action. Now, unfortunately, due to the rules of the Deadly Draw, you have to choose your own color, and you may not, unfortunately, be partners. How are you feeling about that, Brandy?
I'm honestly really disappointed because, I mean, we basically spearheaded this tag team movement for women in AEW. We have a flawless record. We're undefeated, and then we find out this. But, you know, the rules are the rules, and I got to do what I got to do, so I'm ready to draw. Red, actually, red is my lucky color, so that's a good thing.
Oh my God, I got red too!
You got red?
I got red
right now? You got red? Oh my God, we're gonna win this! This is good. My color is red. My favorite. Yes! Let's go!
Red, team red!
Looks like the Nightmare Sisters are back together. Here with super bad girl Penelope Ford. Penelope, welcome to the Deadly Draw. Unfortunately, Kip doesn't qualify.
Wow, calm down. You realize that we're both going to be, like, going out together, right?
Absolutely,
Understand.
tag team partners for life.
Okay.
But it is the Women's Tag Team Cup. Therefore, Penelope, you ready to choose your color?
I guess so. Ah, baby blue.
I love baby blue.
I
It's
like
a great
this.
color.
It's a good.
Oh, it's a better color now.
This is good.
You ready to kick some ass?
Hell yeah.
Just to clarify, I am definitely going, like, with you. Like,
Oh yeah.
Okay, good. Thanks a lot, Diana. Have a great day.
All right, we continue here in All Elite Wrestling in the Women's Tag Team Cup Tournament. Here comes one of the biggest and baddest, not only in the tournament, but in all of the women's division. here in AEW. It's Mel.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit and is a first-round qualifier for the Women's Tag Team Cup Tournament. Introducing first, already in the ring from Chicago, Illinois, Mel.
The unique thing about this tournament is that it's a random draw.
Well, exactly. Medusa hit the nail on the head. Like, we don't even know if these teams will get along as they're trying to impress everyone.
And her partner, being accompanied to the ring by Kip Sabian from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Penelope Ford.
Well, here's your first team, Penelope Ford and Mel together. Now, both of these have been regulars in AEW, but they've never worked together before. So we're going to see probably a contrast in styles, I'm sure. But we're looking at two ladies who are phenomenal athletes.
Work together. I mean, I don't think these two exactly like hang out. I don't even know if they've spoken to each other before today. Completely conflicting personalities, completely conflicting goals until tonight when the goal is to win this tournament.
As we said, 16 ladies, 8 teams. This is the first of the first round matches. And then the following week we will have our semifinals, and then of course we'll move on to the finals as well.
And the opponents, introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, Brandy Rhodes. Being accompanied to the ring by the natural Dustin Rhodes, and Allie, being accompanied by QT Marshall, the Nightmare Sisters.
Well, the Nightmare Sisters get together for this tournament, and here's a team that, well, they know each other. But they don't always get along, seemingly.
No, but I think it's the Nightmare Sisters' success with an asterisk because they win, but they're not exactly cohesive. They're really responsible for this tournament at all. I think that the fact that they've been working together, they've been winning, they've recognized an opening for more tag teams in AEW, more women's tag teams. So I guess in the end we have them to thank for this.
Well, both have come in singles competition, Brandy and Allie. Allie at 7-2. Overall, 4-4 in 2020. Brandy, 4-1 here in 2020. She is 5-1 overall. So both ladies have plenty of experience. And there's also another storyline here, and that was that Brandy brought Mel into AEW.
Yes.
Well, actually, Brandy's been instrumental bringing a lot of ladies into AEW, but Mel was one of her disciples at one time. And now she's across the ring from her. So here we go. Our first bout here in the Women's Tag Team Cup Tournament.
And Penelope Ford straight in with the kick. She's someone who I think gets more and more impressive every single time she's in the ring. I wouldn't ever say that you're underestimating her, but I think when she came into AEW, people were not aware of exactly what she was capable of, and she's shown it time and time again. She also has quite a mean streak.
Yeah.
And we saw that in the opening minutes of this match.
Well, she has been very, very successful in singles competition. We mentioned that she had a world title shot. And look at this, Allie has a little bit of a mean streak as well. And look at that, she had something to say to Mel and then roll. Oh, Allie's a fine athlete, you know. And again, her relationship with QT is, well, she blows him a kiss.
He's cheering her on there.
Yeah, I guess.
Just a 2. Well, and I think what you said there was key. Success in singles competition.
Right.
Penelope Ford, not a tag team specialist here. Maybe a little bit selfish. I don't know. I'm hoping that all of these singles specialists can see the goal here tonight and focus on that. Mel tagged herself in.
Yeah, I don't think they realized the tag was made, but Mel is big and strong and pretty violent, as you can see. Look at this. And she's going after Brandy with a purpose here.
Well, yeah, like you said, these two have a personal history. The lack of hair on Mel's head, Brandy responsible for that.
Exactly. Good point.
Though she hasn't grown it back, so
No.
maybe that was a positive change for her.
It looks like she wants to take Brandy's hair away from her as well. Man, she's grabbing her by the hair and just rubbing her face in the mat. Look at the face of Mel.
And we said QT Marshall is on the outside there, but the natural also on the outside here for the Nightmare Sisters, cheering them on. Not blowing any kisses.
Yeah, well, Mel was a great athlete at Western Illinois University, we understand, track and field. And look at Brandy. Yes. Throwing that out there to Penelope, and a tag made. Here come the Nightmare Sisters. Wait, how about Allie taking her time getting in the ring?
And now they're working together, sort of.
Yes, sort of. It looks so pretty good so far. Mel is down. Here's a cover by Allie.
Mel is down, and they've managed to isolate Mel into their side of the ring. And honestly, this is not what I expected. I didn't expect to see Mel so dominated, which I suppose is a testament to the cohesiveness, maybe, of the Nightmare Sisters.
Yeah, it could be. It could be the fact that maybe that Penelope is the more, I guess, experienced of the two wrestlers in the ring. Here's a cover. Good move by Allie. 1-2. Good press that time, and almost got two, says Paul Turner, our referee. And again, once again, this is the opening match. And in a couple of weeks, we are going to have the finals. And one team, and again, these, just to remind you once again, that these teams are drawn by, well, by the deadly draw. And that's why we see Penelope and Mel together for the first time ever.
Which, and I'm speaking as a wrestler here, but it's, you want to prepare yourself for a match. And if you, first of all, don't know who your partner is until shortly before the match, that's one thing. But then you can't also prepare for a team that maybe has never teamed before. There's so many X factors here. Oh, Kip Sabian with the save.
Yeah, he's done it many times in her career. As a matter of fact, people have said maybe he has hindered her career, but he helped her out right there. And Allie's had enough of that. Yeah, oh, QT gets involved. Doesn't surprise anybody at all. Now, meanwhile, the girls are the one that matter here.
And QT and Kip just took a step back to watch that go down. Oh!
Boy, Mel just coming right through with a big kick.
Just drove her boot right through her face.
And this has turned the complexion of this match the other way now. Right now, Penelope and Mel are in charge here. Allie kind of seeing double after that big boot. And up on top, let's see what Penelope's got plans. Oh, right across the knees. And a cover. 1, 2.
No.
And only got a 2 count.
Impressive by Penelope, because we know her more as a gymnast. She's very, very athletic, very agile, but that was a show of strength.
Yeah.
Which I think speaks to her versatility, as we've seen time and again how she's evolving as a wrestler. But also still choking people on the ropes right there. Like, that was definitely a choke.
Absolutely. Well, it's the mean streak you talked, oh my God, that you talked about. And both Dustin and QT Marshall checking in on Allie here. Kind of a catapult maneuver, using the rope and now just stepping on her. My goodness.
Driving her boot right into their jaw. And I don't know if Allie's fully recovered from, speaking of boots, that boot by Mel on the outside.
Yeah, that's a good point. That had a lot to do with it, I'm sure. That started this downhill turn for Allie and gave the team of Mel and Penelope Ford the advantage. Boy, Mel is so, I mean, she just towers over other women.
And she's focused. Her face, it's so focused and cruel and cold, I think is the word I would use.
Yeah, I agree. And she pulled up Allie's hair that time, showing her to Brandy.
And if there were any questions going into this, have these two forgotten about their past? The answer is no.
Absolutely not. You're right. Allie trying to reach out, and Mel just letting her crawl, and then with a double axe handle on the small of the back, and drags her back. How about that?
Oh, really just taunting Brandy, allowing Allie to almost make that tag, but oh, wishbone. So I wasn't sure if these two were going to get along as a team. I didn't count on how vicious they both are.
Yeah, they're vicious, and they're working well. Look at that. Rolled her up, and he got it too. Missed the leg. Yeah, got her again. Allie doing some pretty good escape maneuvers. Didn't escape that one, though.
Oh.
1, 2. And a 2 count of Penelope's getting pretty upset. I don't know if the referee or herself or how way matches are going. I'm not sure.
I thought that might have been the opening. Allie needed to get back to Brandy, and she wasn't able to do it. Fighting back again here now.
Wow, a big sledgehammer blow between the shoulder blades that time by Penelope. Jawbreaker by Allie, got her staggered. Wow, look at that.
Whoa.
Oh, and there's a cutter that time, or a stunner, if you will, and now tag. And here comes Mel.
Going up top.
Watch out, a girl this big up top.
Whoa.
Wow, if that would have connected, but now the tank is made, and here comes Brandy. Brandy trying to knock Mel down with a lariat. Trying again here, and Mel will not go down. She ducks out of the way. Oh, Brandy.
There it is.
The big boot from Brandy, and a super kick from Brandy.
And Brandy is fired up. She is fresh. She was on that apron for a long time.
She really was. You're exactly right. She is fired up. Mel gets a gut shot in and comes back firing on Brandy again. Into the ropes. Down goes Mel. Brandy got her by the jaw. Threw her down 1 and 2, and Penelope makes a save.
And it doesn't look like Mel was going to be able to kick out there. So Penelope 100% made the save for her team.
Yeah, absolutely made the save, or the match would have been over. You're right.
All right, these two are getting along a little bit better than I anticipated. Might be something to look into in the future. Oh, look over here. Mel has Brandy. Oh, what a choke bomb.
And Brandy's down. There's no referee to count. Paul Turner now he turns around. 1, 2, and Brandy barely escapes.
And I don't even know if Allie realized that she was distracting the referee from the pin, but it worked out.
Yeah, and as you can see, Kip Sabian is irate because he thought it should be over, and he's right, really. Oh! And he decks QT Marshall.
Hey, stop! Come on.
Yeah?
And look from behind. Allie rakes the eyes of Mel. Mel is blinded. Brandy comes through it. Oh, with a spear. Flying spear 1, 2, and 3.
Here are your winners and advancing in the Tag Team Cup Tournament, Brandy Rhodes and Allie, the Nightmare Sisters.
And the Nightmare Sisters have done it. Brandy Rhodes, she speared Mel right in the middle of the ring, but it was after Allie had blinded her.
Right.
So that's teamwork. I don't know if it's exactly the kind of teamwork that Brandy wants out of her team, but it worked.
Here it is again. Look at that. The spear you were talking about. Another angle. And the 1, 2, 3. And the Nightmare Sisters, the first team to advance in the tournament.
The event that started it all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about a super card here.
Has become the most anticipated pay-per-view of the year.
Unbelievable!
On Saturday, September 5th, the greatest champions in the sport today will face the next generation of contenders.
The biggest card of the year, without a doubt.
All Elite Wrestling presents All Live. Live, Saturday, September 5th at 8 p.m. Eastern. Only on pay-per-view.
I would like to be heard. I'd like to feel included. I'd like to feel respected. I would love a sense of community. I'd like to be taken seriously. I'd like to just be myself. I want to know that I matter, that my thoughts, my perspective, my ideas, my creativity, my happiness, I want to know that it matters. I'd like to do more than just watch. I'd like to actually contribute. I'd like to be part of a movement. I'd like for everyone to feel confident in their own heels.
As we prepare for the deadly draw, standing backstage with Vicky Guerrero and Nyla Rose. Nyla, who are you looking forward to as your partner?
Excuse me? It doesn't matter who our partner is. That trophy is ours.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a pick to make. You see what I did? I did the thing. I said the thing. It's great. Good partners. Good. Purple. I like purple. So do I. Goes with.
Nyla, somebody's actually already chosen that color.
Who?
Nyla, lucky for you, I'm back. Girl, hi.
Anna Jay, we just found out you're one of the newest members of the Dark Order, but you're also competing in the Deadly Draw, so
let's just get this over with.
All right, looks like you chose black.
Well, good for you. I guess we're teaming.
All right, looks like Taekon Chi is competing with Anna Jay. Best of luck to you two ladies.
Now these two young ladies have their work cut out for them, no doubt, against a team that we found out on Wednesday who they would face. We go back to the ring.
The following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit and is a first-round match in the Women's Tag Team Cup Tournament. Introducing first from Rio de Janeiro, Tay Conti.
Tay Conte, it's only been 3 years in this business, Veda, but she's accomplished in all type of combat sports.
And her partner from Brunswick, Georgia, she is the star of the show, Anna Jay.
Wow.
Okay.
This is different. I mean, this is the first time we've seen Anna Jay since she has become apparently a member of the Dark Order, and she has all members of the Dark Order out here with her.
I mean, I wasn't sure how this would play out. I certainly didn't expect to see the entire Dark Order out here with her.
Well, they say they're all together. Look at every one of them watching as Anna Jay makes her way in. Anna Jay, a member of the Dark Order, and Tay Conte, a team here in this tournament to crown the first ever winner of the Women's Cup.
And their opponents making their way to the ring from Granada Hills, California, Ariane Andrew.
And Ariane Andrews, I think, Tony, is another maybe unexpected face to see here tonight. Maybe she wouldn't have been on the list. I think she's going to impress a whole lot of people here because although I know maybe she hasn't been competing as extensively as some other people in the tournament, she trains all the time. She is constantly preparing. She is ready for this.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. She's got a little bit of an attitude, Beta. She, as you can tell, coming to the ring, she does. But nothing wrong with that, right? Take a look. Yeah, that's attitude. And she's got quite a partner.
And her partner being accompanied to the ring by Vicky Guerrero from Washington, D.C., the native beast, Nyla Rose.
Well, Nyla apparently none too happy about her partner. And I wonder how Ariane Andrew, her partner, feels about teaming with Nyla Rose, the former women's world champ. Eyeing the cup. Winning team will take that home in the Women's Tag Team Cup Tournament here in All Elite Wrestling. Nyla loves to intimidate her opponents. There you see Anna Jay and Tay Conte looking on as Nyla controls the center of the ring. And then, of course, there is Vicky Guerrero, her new manager. What do you think about this combination of Guerrero and Nyla Rose?
But Vicky has promised success. She has promised title shots. And I mean, her record speaks for itself.
Sure. Nyla Rose, whose AEW title reign, 123 days, or actually 3 weeks short of the 123-day title reign of Rio.
Okay, we have a.
Well, listen, and now that
No.
see, I'm telling you, Anna Jay, since becoming a part of the Dark Order, will have none of that.
And Anna Jay, she's the least experienced person in this match by a lot. However, as we've said, she's recently joined Dark Order, and we've seen that can turn the tide of your career very quickly. Or at least associating them. I won't say joining if we're discussing Colt Cabana.
Well, okay.
Associating closely with them.
Exactly. When you ask Colt if he's a member of the Dark Order, he says, no, I'm just hanging out with them. Well, I'm not so sure what Anna Jay is doing with them, but I know that a show of force when the Dark Order came out with her, to me, signals the fact that she has joined them or is a member of Dark Order.
And she got the first pinfall of the match. Got Anna Jay up by the hair.
Yeah.
Oh, Nyla, not quite ready.
Oh, look at that. She refused to make a tag, and she almost lost it for her team.
But did you see that? When it was almost 3, Nyla, she flinched.
Yeah.
She almost went into the ring. Again, as much as she might not want to be in this partnership, I don't think she wants to lose, ever.
Well, I would think not, but she is...
She might let her partner do all the work.
Okay. All right, here she comes.
All right.
Here comes the Native Beast. She'd seen enough. Oh, she got them both.
Both by the throat.
One of the most powerful wrestlers in all of AEW. Double choke slam.
Now a tag.
There you go. And here she comes, Nyla Rose. Look at the quickness of Rose. Ducking down that time from Tay Conti.
Tay Conti, though, didn't back down. She charged right at Nyla.
Now, we talked about her martial arts background. So she's a fighter. She won't back down. Reverse kick that time, back elbow.
She is someone I respect a lot in wrestling once explained it to me that in order to be excellent at professional wrestling, you need to be excellent at something else.
Sure.
And although Tay Conti might not have the experience advantage, look at this, her judo background.
Yes, sir. She slips from behind. Look at that. Kicks her down. Look at those.
She may have an advantage that no one else is anticipating when you look at that background. Wow.
Right in the face with that back kick that time, or that front kick from the back leg. Here's a tag, and here comes Anna Jay in. Wow, Tay Conti, very impressive against Nyla Rose. Double-footed drop kick. And boy, the Native Beast came crawling out of that one. Picks her up, look at this. Oh, and sends her down. Anna Jay could be down with the count. 1, 2, no, she escaped.
Oh, I thought that could be it.
I did too.
Vicky did too.
Yeah, so did Vicky, as we can hear. And into the corner now, Anna Jay. And the Native Beast getting all of that power. Oh, running.
Oh.
Anna Jay came running out right into the lariat. 1, 2, and a 2 count, says Rick Knox, the referee.
And we know that Anna Jay is resilient. We know how hard she works. It just hasn't translated into wins in AEW so far.
Into the corner, here is Andrew now. Oh, comes in. She's got plenty of athletic ability. You're right about how much she's been training. 1, 2. And again, a 1 count that time. Only a 2. Boy, she's really getting the face of Rick Knox now.
Right, she's not backing down. The level of confidence that we're seeing from some of these women who are making AEW debuts, having huge opportunities, and I don't see nerves. I don't see anything like that. That's confidence, and that's talent, and that's preparation.
Well, they always say, and I'm sure that you can attest to this, that once the bell sounds and you get your first hit in the mouth, sometimes the nerves go right out the window, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm hoping to not be hit in the mouth at all during this stint on commentary.
You won't by me.
I'm hoping.
But I was talking about in your career. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Oh, great job that time by Anna Jay, taking the knee out and a cover and a good lateral press by Anna Jay, and she got a 2 count.
But you're right too, because sometimes when you have a huge opportunity, that can fuel you too. That adrenaline can fuel you. And maybe that's a little bit of what Anna Jay is looking at, although of course she's not making her debut here tonight. We've seen her, she's obviously just sort of reimagining herself in her career.
And right now doing very, very well against one of the top contenders for the AEW World Championship, the former champion, Nyla Rose. And right now, boy, she's just pounding away on Nyla. And here comes Tay Conti.
It's not often we see people dominate Nyla like this.
That's
so
right.
for Anna Jay, who maybe we don't think of as, oh, is this a roll? Yep.
Yeah, roll up. We got a 1 count.
Maybe we don't think of Anna Jay as rising through the rankings quite yet, but that's impressive.
She started with a leg, and now you see that Tay Conti is working on that left leg again. They're keeping Nyla Rose down on the mat.
And that's really all you can do against someone like Nyla, who is so powerful. Look at this hold, and she's using the ropes up grapevine the leg.
Wow. Boy, Conti knows how to torture and how to hurt you. Oh, it's again.
Just
Boy,
vicious.
this is just completely changing the complexion of this match. Here's a cover. 1, 2, and I got a 2.
If you can keep Nyla down, if you can keep her unable to stand, or I guess I should say unable to throw you across the ring, you have a chance.
Elbow drop right on that left leg again. Nyla cannot get to her feet again. Anna Jay pulling on the leg. Look at this.
And I'm impressed by the focus that these two have, just wrenching this leg, working over this leg.
Well, as you mentioned, it's sound strategy, and it got a little bit too close to Nyla Rose. Oh, how about that? Anna Jay with a little show of force. A tag has been made, a blind tag here. Or was it? I guess they missed the tag. Here they're coming now.
There it is.
And a tag is made. Coming through is Tay Conti, picked up. And a crucifix slam that time, falls back. And Nyla Rose, as you can see, can barely stand.
Right, she's able to power through for some of these maneuvers to land, but her recovery time is not what it normally is.
And she gets the tag in.
And she is on fire
Oh,
here.
she is. Look at this. Set down, pick up. Rolls her through. Nicely done. Boy, she loves the showboat. She may pay for it. No, she holds on. And again, Tay Conti is down. 1, 2. And Anna Jay made a save by pulling the hair.
I tell you, Ariana Andrew really needs some help right now. But Nyla Rose can't even get in the ring.
She's on the apron, but she's
well, here she
pulling
comes.
herself back up. She's still limping here. I don't know if it's maybe her hamstring she's favoring a little bit.
And maybe the knees. Oh, boy, she still has enough to stand up and knock them both down with a double lariat. Amazing.
And she's already rolled to the outside to recover here.
With Nyla on the outside, Ariana Andrew trying to take charge of this match. Oh, a kick to the midsection. Nicely done. Andrew, or a snap suplex. Ariana Andrew right now in charge of the match.
And there was a tag here.
Wow, the split cover. Oh! Rolling neck breaker that time. And a cover. 1, 2, 3.
Wow! Here are your winners, advancing in the tag team tournament, Tay Conti and Anna Jay.
How about that pin by Anna Jay?
And Ariana Andrews, I don't think she realized that a tag had been made there.
Right.
She wasn't looking for Anna Jay. She didn't see her coming. But a win's a win. And that for Anna Jay. And Tay Conti in her debut, a win. Advancing in this tournament.
Yeah, there was a split.
Absolutely devastating.
Here's another angle. Take a look at this.
Oh, she almost drove her face into her own knee, Tony.
That's right. And how about this? Anna Jay and Tay Conti are your winners. They advance into the second round of the tournament.
Certainly has to be considered a major upset when you think about the women's world champion, Nyla Rose, on the other end, going in to help her partner up. Pretty good battle here. But Conti and Anna Jay will advance.
Well, I told you Nyla didn't want to lose.
No, she didn't want to lose, and unfortunately, Vicky's having to laugh at this.
But Nyla Rose is still hurting now as she rolls out of the ring. Check out that left leg here. She's out of the tournament. Vicky doesn't seem to be too concerned. Doing some jaw jacking to Ariana Andrews. Boy, she talks a lot. All right, we continue here as we send it back now to Alex Marvez with both of our winners from tonight. Alex.
Here with the Nightmare Sisters, Brandy Rhodes and Allie. First round victory here in the AEW Women's Tag Team Tournament to crown champions. Big win over Penelope Ford and Mel. Tell you, incredible success you two are having as a team.
Huge win, I have to say. And tonight's the first night that I kind of really realized that I'm a big star here. I mean, did you see me in the ring? Like the sling blade, the pump kick, the supers. I am exactly what I thought I was, which is a huge deal here. And I am on my way to major success.
Can you just slow down for just a second here? I mean,
no,
I don't know if you were paying attention, but I think I did pretty good out there too.
We as a unit.
Let's not forget that.
We are the top team in AEW. We're the team to beat. We are going to win this tournament. And by the way, Alex, did you know I'm the first AEW woman to have an action figure? I'm also an Instagram influencer. I have over 800,000 followers. Like, you don't have that many. We can talk about it later, but don't be upset. I know you don't have an action figure yet, but rubbing shoulders with the brand manager, I'm gonna get you that action figure, girl. Let's talk about brand management over a drink. We'll see you later, Alan.
A little bit different approach there from Brandy Rhodes, but they are undefeated. They are the Nightmare Sisters, and they do move on in the AEW Women's Tag Team Tournament. Here with Tay Conti and Anna Jay, a huge win in the first round of the AEW Women's Tag Team Tournament. Tay, tell us a little bit about you two as a team, because already quick chemistry in your AEW debut.
Well, as you can see, we are the prettiest and the most dangerous tag team in this tournament. So yeah, we did it.
And I have a question for you related to Dark Order. You come out, see the members of the Dark Order around.
Let's just talk about the tournament right now.
Okay. Well, she's moving on. They're moving on as a tag team into the semifinals.
All right, Alex, thank you very much. Great first night. The Nightmare Sisters and the team of Tay Conti and Anna Jay, an unlikely duo. Both teams moving on to the semifinals. Can't wait to see who will be competing next week. Thank you very much for being with us. For Veda Scott, I'm Tony Schiavone. This has been the AEW Women's Tag Team Cup Tournament.